Previously on the Fattening Room.
Looks like they have spices over here.
We were taken to a local market in town.
Nobody gave me the idea of the sort of market that we're going to. I had the wrong shoes on. I had wedges on.
And I just had kind of like a great kind of cultural experience.
After the market, we went to the supermarket and just bought a few other things,
So we managed to get what we needed to get, come back into the kitchen. Obviously, there was that relief that we're not cooking, out in the open with an open fire.
Everyone has literally been heads down, cutting, chopping, stirring in pots, lighting up pots.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Stephanie and how she decided to actually pound the yam.
I do kind of feel sorry for the people that are gonna eat all of our food because it's like a mad mush of all different types of food. Because I think that they're probably gonna come out of there with a really confused stomach.
After cooking,
Auntie Ducky told us to leave.
I want you to get out of here.
get away from the cooker. Step away from the burner.
Out, please, out.
Time is up. Move away.
Outside.
I was happy we all finished on time.
We had to go to our rooms to, wear an outfit that represented our country.
Traditional attires.
I was happy we all finished on time.
Good evening and welcome, gentlemen. We are here with 6 girls from 6 different countries. They are here to present their different meals, which they cooked for you people to have. Please, girls.
We got to find out that the mystery guests that were serving the meals to were actually 6 gentlemen.
All dressed up very nicely, and they sat down.
These 6 ladies you see here are going to present different meals to you people according to the country which they represent. And by the time they are serving you, they are going to serve you the way they serve in their different countries.
And I really felt sorry for them because they were getting 18 meals. 18.
The Fattening Room is an ancient rite practiced by the Efik culture of Nigeria when young women would enter a house of seclusion to learn everything a woman needs to know about running a household, raising children, and keeping her future husband happy at home. In old Efik tradition, voluptuous women with wide childbearing hips were more than desirable. Tended hand and foot with large meals, they would fill out fast in the Fattening Room. Reserved for women only, 6 young ladies from across Africa enter the Efik Fattening Room on an adventure of self-discovery. They will learn the art of womanhood and the secret of keeping true love at the Efik Finishing School. Experience the inner chambers of tradition on a journey back to the future of African authenticity. See 6 ladies become women. This is the Fattening Room.
So girls, can we start with you, Seppo?
Okay, I think before I bring out my first course meal, I must say in the African context or in the Setswana context, we don't have courses per se.
We were told we had to serve the meals one course at a time.
I'm going to leave you. Enjoy your meals.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
We were actually cooking for our TV boyfriends, I call them.
Back in the kitchen, the ladies are standing by.
Even though I had to make some sort of adjustments to my menu, because obviously you don't get the same ingredients that you would like to, being in a different place. I really think that I did well. Gentlemen, can I start on my left?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm left-handed, so like I said, we don't have a starter, but I hope this is a good start.
Okay. It's like potatoes, right?
It's actually sweet potato
Okay.
with some banana.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that you clear your palate.
Nice.
Yes.
When it's my turn, I'm gonna give them a little bit of what I can do so they can judge for themselves.
I hope you enjoy it.
No.
Thank you. I placed the kebabs, which is made of sweet potato with some banana, just to have like a sweet taste in their mouth. And then hopefully when I bring out the second course or the main dish, they're ready to receive it.
The potato is kind of soft, it's strong. The potato is like dry, so the bananas work. You get small sense. Her smile will make you eat even if you don't want to eat. She has a very nice smile.
The starter was awesome.
I like the fact that she blended it with banana.
It's okay. The combination is actually nice.
She said they don't have starters, so I think what she has done is fine.
The potatoes was very, very dry, but at least the banana complemented it.
It would be a lovely smile. Even if you come back from work angry, you would eat this, and that is what I did.
And the starter for Sally's meal is fit cook. And I got my lovely ladies to help me serve it. And it's gonna be awesome, but it's getting cold, so we better make our way outside. I served my first plate. I am Sally from South Africa, and I have made you fit cook, which is a starter of mine. I'm gonna swap out. Can I swap out? There you go. Have a little taste.
Hey, Robert.
It's a nice, sweet little snack.
Eat your food. Enjoy it.
It's made by me. It's a African dish. It was good. It was chilled. Very chilled. The guys are looking super fresh. Throw them a couple compliments, you know. So we'll see what happens in the main course.
It's okay. To me, it's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary anyways.
It was nice, but it's just natural.
I take it like an ordinary snack, you understand? Though it has a strange name, but it's hard, very hard.
Around here, I would think this is bones and jam or something like that, but it's good.
I'm enjoying myself, like seriously. This is wonderful. I know a lot of Nigerians will say this is like pop-off and jam, but this is South African pop-off and jam, so.
The puff-puff, like we call it here, it's way too hard. Jam is okay, don't worry. For me, I don't think it goes.
I came up with, we do eat a lot of sweet potatoes. So this is sweet potatoes with cinnamon. They're fried a little bit, so it's like sweet potato fries, just to get you ready for my main. Okay. I was a bit disappointed again in myself because my cultural dress is something called a mesisi, but I didn't have time to pack that, so I decided to instead wear a wrapper with my Zambian flag. And that went pretty well. And I got to wear a Nigerian gele in green to match my green.
Similar to the former one, it's quite very dry.
The lady said there's no original starter, so what she's done, I think, is it would do.
Sweet potato and butter. For me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me, so well.
Like you said, the potato is fried, and I like my potatoes being fried, so I think it goes for me.
I made willy rings and then peppered plantain. We call it kelewele back home. So this is my little starter. I hope you enjoy yourself. I saw them having, each of them having pen and papers and a clipboard. So I definitely am sure that they scored us, all of us, according to taste, I hope.
The hide of the cow is very strong, very, very strong. I think the plantain would have complemented it.
The wele is nice, but I think it's quite hard.
I think I like what she did with the wele, which is bomo around here, and the plantain with pepper. Esco.
I like the plantain because of the pepper and all that, but this is way too hard. I mean, for a starter, it's not supposed to be this hard.
Well, plantain was very nice based on the spice of the pepper, but the wele, it was way too hard.
They won't know.
Okay, they won't.
This is one of our meals. As a Nigerian, we eat this all the time. Beans and plantain. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a nice meal. I'm not confident. I'm going to say yes, I did one. No, it's just, I'm just going with the flow, but I'm not going to tell you confident. I'm not confident.
In as much as I'm not a fan of beans, I'm not a huge fan of beans, but the spicing is really, really nice.
Well, it's nice at least. It's like the conventional meal we know. But to my own judgment, I think the oil in the beans is too much.
I really don't think it's a good starter per se. It could pass for a main course.
I mean, I've eaten beans before, and this is way out of the taste I was expecting.
She didn't use the normal oil. She spiced it up with plantain, fried plantain. It worked for me. I love the beans. I think I would have preferred it with bread.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
I'm Jamboni. That's what he is.
So how are you doing? So this evening, my starter, back home in Kenya, we don't really do starters. We like to just get into the food. So we just serve it all on the plate and eat it. But in the interest of our instructions, I'm serving nyama choma as the starter. My meal, the pilau sort of comes from the coast. The chicken is very popular in the West. Nyama choma is popular everywhere. So it was just basically from around the country. I've never had to cook for that many people on my own before. And I was surprised by how calm I was and how I felt very in control, and I was happy it came out the way it did.
Combination is fantastic.
I dealt with the meat, but didn't like the fresh tomato, but I'm cool.
I've never taken this long to eat, but it's actually really, really wonderful.
In words of one Nigerian musician, she overkilled it. She overkilled it.
I think it's the first time I really feel like I'm eating an African, a real African food.
The salsa thing is just the ish. No other words than that.
So ladies, you are now here to serve your main dish. Okay. Can you start off just like before?
I'm trusting everybody has left space, but I will try to make sure that the portion is friendly. The dish that I'm going to serve you is saswa.
Sit tight and enjoy your meals, please. Breathe in and out to expand your stomach.
So, even the guests are about to experience the vast meals in the fattening room.
I was very happy because either it was a good thing I went first to serve the meals because all the dishes that I served were actually eaten.
I like the fact that goat meat is pounded.
And the sauce is good. And the pap, it tastes like your pounded yam.
enjoying the meal?
Excellent.
You see, I ate this and this, but this I will not touch.
Actually, I didn't enjoy this. She got the best presentation so far.
I helped the other girls set up their plates, and then I served my second dish. I also put facts of South Africa on each person's plate so you could learn more about my country. Which was my main course, which was boerewors rolls with chakalaka, which also was interesting. Boerewors roll with chakalaka.
You need to spell it.
Chakalaka.
For me, it was a bit too salty.
You have too much spices. Everything is highly concentrated.
I think the best part of this meal, for me, is a little piece of paper I got, which says, South Africa is the second largest exporter of fruits in the world. This is the best part of this meal for me, not this.
Okay, she put a note and said the only street in the world to house 2 Nobel Prize winners in Soweto, Mandela and Desmond Tutu.
It's the longest boerewors rolls. It's 5.145 meters and 420 kilograms.
The rate South Africa generates 2/3 of Africa's electricity.
The Guinness World Record for the longest boerewors roll in the world is from South Africa.
There are 2 national languages in South Africa. I think I'm just knowing that for the first time.
In Zambia, our staple food is nshima, which is made out of maize meal. Like I said earlier, I'm not particularly confident about that meal. I don't think it sufficiently or properly represented Zambian meals. I was happy that we got the semovita to look like nshima, but I mean, generally, I don't think I was too happy with it.
The sauce is, for me, it's the catchy thing here.
Wonderful sauce.
It works. Thumbs up.
Since she had to substitute to still come up with something this good, this nice, it works.
To me, this is one of the best meals I've had so far.
I hope we do another thing. I don't know about the market, but it'd be nice to have an opportunity to really do, different food.
I hope your taste buds are still very much awake so that you can taste my food. This is jollof rice mixed with veggies. If it's according to taste, then I think I'm a bit in favor because my taste was kind of closer to theirs and relatable to what they have daily.
Very palatable. It works for me. It's cool.
In the interest of Nigerians, I think she really did a good job.
Yeah, it was okay. Perfect, to say.
The meal is actually very nice, but just that the rice is cold.
I liked it, but if it was hotter, you wouldn't have seen anything on this plate.
The rice is strong and cold, so I didn't enjoy it at all.
This is our traditional meal. It's white soup, oven salad with pounded yam. Hope you enjoy. Nobody fought or argued. We all helped each other serve, and I thank the girls for that, for helping me through.
The fattening room for the men, this is what it is.
You could see some of them undoing the buttons to their jackets and stuff. You could see they were really in pain. And I was glad to see them in that position because at least now they know the trouble and all the torture that they make their women go through when they put them in the fattening room.
So the meals just kept coming and the guys just kept stuffing.
Exactly the way I hoped it would be. Very good.
It's one of the best meals I've had tonight.
It's wonderfully made. It's nice and it's really homely.
I've been waiting for this moment where I have to swallow something. Have to use cutlery and all that. It's typical Nigerian. But
this is a meal from my state, Anambra State, and I'm sure I'm in the best position to tell that this was well done.
Like Michael Jackson saying, "This is it." Well, actually, this is it.
This is your second course from Kenya. I made pilau rice, which I was told today is very similar to your coconut rice, which I cooked yesterday. Fortunately for me, I was the last to present in every sort of group. But you know, I was confident with what I did, and I think it tasted good, and I think they enjoyed it.
You don't know. Yam 24 hours me. The only thing I found interesting was the chicken sauce.
I think I'll be on my way to Kenya on my next holiday.
I would eat this on an empty stomach and there'll be nothing in my plate. But right now I'm like a stuffed pig.
I think it's okay overall. Just think it's nice.
The sauce is too spicy, but she's good.
We have the last course, which is a dessert. It's just sweet. Don't worry. That is just, you have to take this one. No, you have to take this one.
I was just enjoying it, watching them struggle to breathe. And we kept feeding them. Yeah, but then it started getting hectic.
Yes, it's going to break down everything inside you. So, girls?
Each of us had to serve each of the guys, so they pretty much went through 18 courses.
So I'm going to give each one of you a slice of watermelon, and you can eat it anyhow you please. It will help settle your tummies. I think that was hard for the guys, in as much as it was hard for the ladies.
Backstage was great, and all the girls helped each other out with their meals, and with great teamwork.
There was different things. There was laughter, there was frustration, everybody was tired, we were taking half naps, so everything was going on in the back.
There's no way that you can eat something that you're uncomfortable with eating, or a taste that doesn't necessarily go with your palate. It's just a slice? Yes. Oh, sorry about that. So I think the fact that the guys had my food, finished my food, from the first course to the last course, I'm very happy.
The watermelon goes.
This was exactly how she put it.
She's really on point.
A good dessert.
I can feel my digestion right now. I can feel it right now.
Out of 10, I would definitely rate myself a 7, simply because I would have said 10 out of 10, but then that would be a lie because I had to compromise on some of my dishes, 2 of them actually.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, gentlemen. I served my last meal, which was my dessert, which was probably the only one that I knew how to make, which was chocolate and banana spring rolls.
It actually looked funny, but it tastes awesome.
I'll say it's an experience, but it's actually nice.
Chocolate banana spring roll with ice cream. Lovely. Best dessert.
I was beginning to think I wasn't going to like anything from South Africa, but this I definitely like. This, I would want a recipe for her to actually do it or prepare it in my own house.
I didn't expect it to be this nice, but it's deaf.
It's cool, it's nice, love it.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one. 3rd time lucky, I don't think so. Plus, I never had my lucky spoon with me tonight.
Obviously, somebody's going to win. In this case, I'd say definitely Rosalind or Stephanie. And they'll get a prize, maybe another dinner or something.
Awesome, really nice. Pineapple and banana.
Wonderful combination.
It was good. Simple dessert.
Simple, original. One word is empty.
Hello. Are you still alive? Are you sure? The mango smoothie was very refreshing and chilled. And it was kind of a break from all the solid desserts they were having.
I like the fact that it's refreshing and cold, served cold.
There was something sexy about the drink.
It was served cool.
It's nice.
It goes down like that. It sure did go down like that.
I really like the ice.
in it.
I think I'll give myself a 9.
This is a fruit salad. Hope you enjoy.
Stephanie went above and beyond, man. Like, she went above and beyond. I still remember her on the floor pounding that yam, so.
Refreshing. Awesome. Appealing. Smooth sail. Awesome.
If I was to score myself over 10, I don't know, maybe 4.
This could possibly be your last meal of the day. Like, everybody did well. So now we wait to see what they wrote in their little green folders.
I do like the fact that she added a bit of beetroot.
The flavor is not too good.
I think the beetroot thing didn't make it work for me.
Wow, I've gotten to my limit already, but this is awesome.
I love that you can sing.
I can give myself an 8.
I predict that Patricia will do quite well, because just what it looked like, I didn't taste it, but it looked pretty good.
Gentlemen.
So I always believe that if you put good energy into the food, it's gonna taste good. She has good energy, she's got good vibes.
Girls, you did very well. You did very, very well. I appreciate you. Yeah.
I did a really good job. I worked with what was there, and I was actually quite surprised with the taste myself.
So guys, I guess you must have written some remarks on your folders and I have to collect them now. Thank you very much.
I think I'll probably be spending a little more time in the kitchen than I have been previously.
I'm gonna get on my cooking skills, take a few classes, maybe pay attention when my mom speaks to me in the kitchen. But it was a great experience.
We are meeting in the council session tomorrow, and you hear better from me by the time I go through this. In everything we do, there's always a best.
It would have been good to sort of maybe know, get some sort of feedback on the meals, but it's been a long day.
You can retire to the kitchen and do the cleaning.
So we leave the guest alone.
From there?
Yes.
Don't worry, they'll go. So you go.
It would be good to get some rest. But whatever happens at the council session, I think every one of us did the very best that they could. We put in a lot of work.
The girls are here right now, and because they're blindfolded, I'm going to lead them in one after the other. This is going to be fun. Just watch it.
My alias Castle.
Castle.
Next week on the Fattening Room, the blind will lead the blind.
Pretty fly name.
Yeah, and